Welcome to Crescendo TV. I'm Leo, and this is The Breakdown. What's shaking, YouTube? Welcome to this week's episode of The Breakdown. Don't forget to click... Never mind, you know. As always, I have a ton of music news to tell you about, including a tour announcement from August Burns Red and an update from Kellin on the Polaroid package. And don't forget, later in the episode, I'll have another Band Scout Band of the Week to tell you about. But before I get to that, I need to make sure you are all caught up on your CTV interviews. Last week we released our first interview with Dayshell. If you missed it, you can check the description box for a link to it. And this week we're releasing our interview with the guys in Chiodos from Warped Tour. It was a badass interview. I've been a fan of Chiodos for a long time, and it was cool to finally meet them. So don't forget to come back this Thursday and check it out. At the top of our newsfeed this week, August Burns Red and The Story So Far have both announced fall headlining tours. August Burns Red will be heading out with support from Bless the Fall, Defeater, and Beartooth. And The Story So Far will be headlining with Stick to Your Guns, Such Gold, and Rotting Out supporting. Check the description box for links to both of the tour details. In the past few weeks, there have been some huge tours announced to finish off the year. We're going to be shooting as many new interviews as we can for you guys, including new interviews with Dance Gavin Dance, Yumi at 6, and Beartooth. But what I want to know is what tours you guys are most excited for. I just told you about the August Burns Red headliner with Bless the Fall, Defeater, and Beartooth, but that's just one of the many. Sleeping with Sirens, Attila, We Came as Romans, and The Devil Wears Prada have all announced huge tours as well. So what I need you to do is leave me a comment below telling us what upcoming tour you are most excited to be at. Alternative Press have released the final part of the Ronnie Radke and Max Green reunion and conversation about being sober and starting over. I know I'm always the first one to be critical of Ronnie, but this is a great 3-part series, and hopefully a lot of people out there that might struggle with drug abuse can take something from this and help themselves. If you guys have yet to see this, check the description box for links to all 3 videos in the series. In other news, The Devil Wears Prada have premiered another track off their upcoming album 818 titled Home for Grave. The album will be released on September 17th, and you can check the description box for a link to the song. It is once again time for me to tell you all about this week's Band Scout Band of the Week. From Alliance, Nebraska, we are featuring A King's Euphoria. A King's Euphoria may be young in age, but with their self-titled EP, they prove that they can deliver a sound that reminds me of early Amir with a sprinkle of A Day to Remember on top. If you guys are digging what you hear, make sure you show A King's Euphoria some love by heading over to their Facebook page, facebook.com/A King's Euphoria, and click on that like button. And don't forget to follow them on Twitter so you can stay up to date on their every bowel movement. You can follow them at King's Euphoria. Check the description box for a link to download their self-titled EP. Oh yeah, and also don't forget, if you're in a band and you're interested in being part of Crescendo TV and Band Scouts Band of the Week feature, you can email ctvbandoftheweek@gmail.com for more details. Last week we talked about the $80 Polaroid package Sleeping with Sirens offered for their upcoming Fieldless tour. Kellin has since posted an update letting fans know that $10,000 of the profit is being donated to a fan's hospital bills due to cancer. I don't know about you guys, but this gives me a whole new level of respect for these guys and how much they really do care about their fans. You can check the description box for a link to the entire story. And to finish off the news this week, Tonight Alive and Our Last Night have both released new music videos. Tonight Alive have debuted their new single, Lonely Girl. The track is featured on their upcoming album, The Other Side, due out on September 10th. And Our Last Night have released another video from the A Summer of Covers series. This time the band took on Imagine Dragons' Radioactive. What do you guys think of all these covers from Our Last Night? I personally am loving them. Check the description box for links to both videos. Well, unfortunately, that's going to do it for us this week. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Crescendo TV, and whoa, don't forget to subscribe, bud, because I'm Leo. You know what? We're going to see you next week.